everyone. Welcome to Toy Break, episode 372. I'm Aileen.
And I'm George.
And you're watching Toy Break. What is
Good
Toy
for you.
Good for you. What is Toy Break?
Tell us, Aileen.
I'd love to. Toy Break is your weekly internet show featuring news and reviews all about the wonderful world of toys, including but never limited to designer figures, plush, action figures, collectibles, whatever we can bring you in said wonderful world of toys. That's what we aim to do to keep you awake. So let's start, as we always do, by thanking our site sponsors like Suburban Vinyl,
DK Toys,
3 Coconut Monkey,
Modern Brick Warfare,
3 Dr. Etro,
and Tomonosuke.
Woo! We also have some donations to thank people for.
Let's hear it.
We have Bethany from Florida, Trevor from Canada, James from Texas, James from Louisiana, Squire from Kentucky, and Stephen from New Jersey. And Stephen from New Jersey, first of all, thank you to everybody, but Stephen from New Jersey also sends a Twilight Sparkle Pez dispenser.
Oh, look at that. A special donation.
That's like an extra special donation.
Because it goes to you.
No. I just thought that was very sweet. Thank you, Stephen.
Awesome.
It's so cute.
It is.
It's also kind of creepy that you're eating Pez like out of a horsey head. But it's cool.
It's out of the neck. It's underneath the head. I know where that's going.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. I can't wait to eat some Pez. All right. What do we have in the news?
Well, the big news is there's only 1 week left. Less than a week left.
Woo!
On the Skeleton Warriors Grimskull campaign on Kickstarter.
Hey, that's ours.
So it ends September 29th. Like we said last time, if you've ever thought about donating to the show, go support the Kickstarter. We would appreciate it. There's less than a week left, so let's make this thing happen.
Grab a Grimskull, grab your Kickstarter exclusives, because you may not be able to grab those again. You definitely can't have them outside of Kickstarter. You may or may not be able to get them on a future Kickstarter. So now is the time for the Shadow Grimskull, Shadow Titan Skeleton. You can also get the Lightstar Crystal Titan Skeleton again. Mm-hmm. And you can't have enough skeletons. You can do all sorts of crazy fun builds with them. You have a 2-headed skeleton. Mm-hmm. I've seen some amazing things people are doing online with their Glio-compatible skeleton warriors. So now is the time. We also have more. Rally! We also have the new Mectorians website is up.
Whoa, look at that.
Hey, Dr. A has relaunched his Mectorians.com site, which now collects together for the first time a decade's worth of the Doctor's Neo-Victorian robots. There are over 200 characters listed, new images, and more information. You can check it all out on the site, Mectorians.com. I think that's pretty cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's quite a library he's created.
In how many? A decade?
A decade.
200 characters?
That's a lot.
Crazy.
That's a lot.
Also on Kickstarter.
Is this couch funded?
It's not. It should be. The Big Liquor by Matt Jones, a.k.a. Lunartik. This is a vinyl art toy. It's on Kickstarter now. The campaign ends October 14th. So check that one out.
I don't know if you've had a chance to check this one out yet.
I did.
Okay. What'd you think?
It's like a mailbox with a tongue.
It is like a mailbox with a tongue. And you might, if you're recognizing Matt Jones' name, a.k.a. Lunartik, it's because he did the Cup of Teas.
Cup of Teas.
But he also does many other projects that we've showcased.
The Doctor Who figures and
bunch of stuff with Titan. Very cool. So go support that right after you click and support on Grimskull.
Right after.
Is it blind box time?
It is.
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time! What's going on?
It's not quite Halloween yet, but we're getting down there. Countdown to Halloween. So we have a countdown to Halloween with some monstrous Lego minifigures. This is series 14, but it's also all monsters.
Which means it's the best series ever. I did not see these in stores for like 3 weeks. Like, they came out, other people online were finding them. I didn't see them in a Target. Now, granted, I hadn't been to a Lego store yet, but you would think you'd see them in Target or Walmart or Toys R Us or somewhere.
Target's always tricky with these. Like, they don't stock them that often, as far as I can see. Toys R Us, they're always behind some desk somewhere.
Oh, that's so annoying. Who do I want? See, the problem is I want everybody in the series, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't care who I get because they're all cool in the series.
But if I have to just throw somebody out, I'm going to say the... let's just do the black and white skeleton.
Okay, I'll go with werewolf.
But classic choice. That's the thing about the monster series. I'm not going to be sad with anybody. Oh, I got a witch!
And even if you get doubles in a monster series, can you ever have too many monsters? Come on.
Right?
I got a pirate zombie, maybe?
Oh, this is awesome.
I got a bearded pirate zombie. Aw, he's missing a feather. He doesn't have a feather on his hat.
Is he supposed to?
Oh, he's got a hole for one.
Well, that's just the mold for the hat has a feather. Pirate zombie.
Wow,
does
look
not
at that
have
sword he's got. Holy cow.
Is it the scimitar? Oh. Yeah.
That's an awesome weapon. He's got a hook hand on one hand and a giant sword on the other. And a peg leg. And the printing goes all the way to his pant. Pant. Only one side.
Pant? Pant.
That ghost piece looks really amazing. I can't wait to see that in person.
First of all, look at the cat. Well, it's really cute.
Cute.
Super cute cat. Look at the witch face.
That's cool.
She has a great face.
Yeah.
And the stripy pants are really fun too. Look at Pirate. Oh my gosh.
Man, there's so many good ones. Look at that. There's like a mermaid or a twisted ghost mermaid thing. I don't know what that is.
Oh, the gargoyle. I forgot about the gargoyle.
Oh, there's a Yeti with a camera. That's awesome.
Bigfoot, please. Oh, the guy with the brain, the newspaper. Zombie Times. Brains.
You know what's kind of funny and twisted about
Man, everything.
the Audrey 2?
Mm-hmm.
Is like, is that a guy who's like the last piece of him you're about to see is his face as he's been eaten by this plant?
I think so.
It's pretty awesome.
I think so.
Look at the Catwoman. These are pretty good. This is an amazing set.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I cannot wait to open more! Hopefully we'll be doing that in October, perhaps?
Ooh, they're still
Or more
doing the
this
thing
month?
where they have codes that unlock characters in the game.
Are you excited about that?
I am.
Do I have a different code than you? Everybody gets a
Yeah,
different code,
because
right?
you get the code of your minifigure.
Rad.
Oh, did she have a skirt?
No.
That's weird.
Is she supposed to?
Yeah, check your package.
I meant, yeah, she has a skirt.
You just have her pantsless over here.
No, she's got pants. She's just skirtless. Oh, man.
Do you know how to do it?
Generally.
General Lee?
Yeah. You use the General Lee. I can't whistle very well.
No,
Hey.
apparently not. I really
Hey.
like that cape on the
Ugh, I don't like skirts.
Spider Woman too.
I don't like the little Lego skirts that much.
Wow, she's amazing.
Does that make you happier?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. So, awesome blind box series from Lego. I say, grab it if you can find it. You can also, of course, get it on shop.lego.com.
Of course.
Obviously.
Everyone knows that.
Should we get into some reviews?
Yep.
Alright, guys. We told you last week that we might be done with Star Wars.
We lied.
Should we bring out some more Star Wars?
Because we're never done with Star Wars. Alright, so you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I do, because I've been waiting to open this. If you follow me on Instagram, you know how long I've been waiting to open this.
It's been a while.
Can you open this for me, please? I will tell you guys about the Play School Star Wars Galactic Heroes Endor Adventure by Hasbro. Whew, that's a long title.
Nothing, just cut my finger open.
Let me see.
It's fine, let's not look at it. It won't bleed if you don't look at it.
So this is a $15 set. You can grab it at Target or Walmart or Toys R Us or any of the major stores, many places online. Very excited for the Ewoks. I have a couple problems. One, I know that they call it Endor, like it's just become canon. Like people just call it Endor, even though it's the Forest Moon of Endor, which is also known as Sanctuary Moon. And I feel like it's weird that Lucas is okay with people just calling it Endor. Like it's just like, oh, okay, that became Endor. Whoa, things. Are you ready? We also have some funny. Whoa. Guys, give them to me. We have a projectile. It's up here.
That's weird. You can also move it to the downstairs. Like
You can.
It's supposed to mix and match down here.
Oh. Firing, firing. Aim it, Will.
I'm
Or George.
Oh.
That's pretty good. So it's got a little removable cannon feature. For some reason, you can move down here. Just fits right over the base. That's nice. Oh, that means you can put Wicked up here. That's funny.
I don't know why, like, that's weird, because, like, you're supposed to kind of, like,
Oh.
build it into a
So, do you see how it's got around the bottom?
Yeah.
It's got little notches,
Yep.
nodules,
I
whatever
do
they
see
are.
that.
This can actually work with the other playset that they have out right now, which is Echo Base Encounter.
Yeah.
So you can sort of push them together because Hoth and Sanctuary Moon are right next to each other.
Like, why would you
And they
put
can
that?
totally
Like,
play together.
what's more important is can you build, like, can you get more of these and build a whole Ewok village?
Well, I mean, there are no more right now, but...
More of this one.
Oh!
And just build a whole Ewok village out of it.
Oh. I never thought of that.
Connect more Ewok villages.
I don't see why you couldn't. Right?
This is a weird thing. Like, this
I
little-
need another one.
I think you do.
I like the little projectile, but I find it a little weird. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a crossbow.
And the tree
Oh,
opens.
the tree
door
opens. It's like a slide. Whee! It's a terrible slide. It's a cute playset. I don't feel like the play features for me are that great. Little
Well,
kids might love them. It is made for
It's made for, like, 3-year-olds.
whatever the package says. 3 to 7?
Yeah.
3 to 7. So I'd like to read you the description from Toys R Us site.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Aside from the can work with Echo Base Encounter set, here's what they tell us to make us want to buy this particular playset.
Okay.
Word for word. Repositionable playset for epic adventures.
Okay.
Does that mean I can move the playset around?
No, it means it has this little thing. It's repositionable.
Also, Wicket W. Warwick figure sized right for young fans.
I agree. Look at him. He's just the right size.
I don't know why, but those phrases just like say what it has in it. Say what it is.
That's
I just
awesome.
thought
He
it was
can,
a
like-
weird. Oh, he can hold the giant
He
missile.
can carry the weapon, so in case he
The-
needs to load the...
Arrow. It's kind of an arrow.
It's weird that they made that ability.
All in all, it's a cute set. It's $15. For some reason, I like the ratcheting doors. I don't know why. This piece, irrelevant, but I like it.
Yeah, I feel like the Ewoks don't need this giant gun. Like, give me a second Ewok. It's the same amount of plastic.
The second Ewok.
Rather than this gun.
Yeah, but you want that
I mean, I guess
that
it's a
playability,
crossbow.
right?
I don't know. I guess.
It's kind of strange, though, right?
Yeah,
Strange
I mean,
choice.
as far as, like, Ewoks go, they don't need that. They have cooler weapons.
Or maybe like a little basket of rocks.
Yeah, like a rock launcher would have been funnier.
Ooh, a rock launcher.
I don't know. Something weird about a mechanical crossbow. I don't feel like it
I
wouldn't
don't
be
think
in
it's
their village.
supposed to be mechanical.
Moving on. Let's get to my Star Wars piece.
You have Star Wars too? What is a
Force
Star?
for Friday.
Force for Tuesday.
Toy Break is becoming Force Break.
I think next week we probably won't have any more Star Wars stuff left.
Hopefully. So I finally found the Elite speeder bike. I hadn't seen it until last week, but I did see a picture of it online, and I thought it looked pretty amazing because I love the new color scheme for all the all the accessories and stuff. Everything they're doing has got that black, white, and red, and I just think that looks amazing. It looks so much cooler than the Star Wars stuff that when we were kids.
What?
Yeah, like the color on this is so much better. Come on, tell me that's not better than brown.
It was well.
I mean, I get it. It fit in with the trees and
Yeah.
everything, but come on. This is so much cooler.
Where's
Look at
that
how-
going to fit in with? Lava?
Who cares? It's black, white, and red. Or black and... Oh, no, I broke it. Nope,
Hey.
it's supposed to come off.
So far, do you like it better than the Air Hogs speeder bike?
Yes. It's weird. All right, so let's look. This is what I really want to see.
So this is the special edition 3 3/4 inch Stormtrooper that comes with the set.
Yes, and he's also the black and red, which looks amazing on a Stormtrooper. Like, that looks so good.
He looks like an A-Team Stormtrooper.
I just love this, like...
He's an A-Trooper.
Aesthetic. Now, the nice thing about this trooper, he's got one extra piece of articulation. His knees actually bend.
You mean the piece that you need?
The piece that should have come on that girl that we got with the... Ray, that we got with the, whatever her vehicle was called. Sideways speeder bike? Or
Land speeder?
Land speeder. Because he can actually sit correctly on his vehicle. And I think that's a cooler feature. I would have liked the other figure to have that as well. Let's see.
So far, this is your favorite Star Wars Force Awakens 3 3/4 inch figure.
Oh, his little thumb's all jacked.
Oh.
It's falling off. Oh, well.
We can get you another one.
I guess maybe this could have been engineered a little better so that so he can actually sit right.
Wait, the knees bend and he still doesn't sit right?
Yeah, what are you going to do? It's closer, though. Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
that
Hasbro.
thing actually...
Oh, the little feet things?
It actually moves down so you can angle him the right way.
Nice.
It's close. It's closer than the girl was, where she just kind of sits like the old Tauntaun.
Like on the Tauntaun, or like how the Tauntaun sits?
On the Tauntaun. Don't be silly. Now, I don't think I care so much about the whole, like, breakaway feature. Like, I don't need that, but I guess that was the old toy, so they're kind of keeping with that.
Now, on the Toys R Us site, much like the repositionable fun on the Wicket piece,
Yeah.
that had, I didn't write it down word for word, but something like, you can imagine epic Star Wars battles.
I can totally imagine them.
Thanks, they're giving us permission.
God, look at all the guns on this thing, too. Like, 2 giant guns on the front, a little mini gun down here, a tiny gun down at the bottom.
Is that a gun?
For
What?
funsies. I don't know. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, this thing's got a lot of guns. Oh, and he comes with a gun, too. In case you want to have extra firing action.
Why would you not want extra firing action? Now, what do you think this is for?
The really nice thing about this, though, is that art on the box. Like, that's really nice. Like, look at that piece.
What about this?
I don't know, maybe
Doesn't it look like something like plugs in there?
I guess. Maybe there's something I'm missing in here.
I stuck the gun in there. Is that right?
No, I don't think that's right.
Oh.
Doesn't look like there's anything else in this box.
I believe you.
Don't believe me, I could be missing something. I mean, who knows? This could have been returned and maybe I'm missing a piece.
I don't think there's anything missing. Maybe that's just the way it looks. It's cool. It's got a reasonable amount of detail. So this set goes for $20, which is, an action figure alone is $7.99.
I don't know if the price is right, but I mean, it looks.
It would be better at $15, I think.
I love the look of this thing. I wish he sat a little better, but whatever, it's fine. To see if, oh, nice. He's got the hole for his.
I feel like you're more forgiving of him because he looks more like what you're used to, like a character that you know, rather than Rey.
Yeah, I am. I also really like the black and red color scheme. Looks so cool. I can't wait to see this movie. This makes me excited.
Right there, speeder bike?
Can't you tell in my voice how excited I am?
No.
All right.
I can't.
Moving on. What's next?
Anything.
Marvel Legends Ant-Man.
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man. This is one I've been searching for. Every time we go to Target and Toys R Us, I see Wasp. I see Marvel's Wasp every single freaking time we go to the store. And I've yet to see this figure. But the same Target we found that speeder bike at also had this Marvel Ant-Man figure. And I thought that was pretty cool, so let's get into this guy and see what he looks like.
Let's indeed. Of course, as you know, this figure is from Hasbro. It's a 6-inch action figure with Build-A-Figure Ultron head. This figure goes for $20 and also has a couple little accessories.
Little accessories.
Little.
Being the key thing.
So, since this one was so hard to find,
Here's the Ultron head, first of all.
Do you think people are having trouble building their Ultrons?
I would imagine, because I wouldn't have been able to build one if I were trying.
Do you guys have an army of headless Ultrons because you can't find the Marvel Legends Ant-Man? Ant-Man?
Ant-Man. All right, so let's take a look at this guy first.
Look at Ultron's head.
Now, the nice thing, we got a couple weeks ago, we bought the,
It's actually kind of cool.
or Ben brought over the Marvel, it's the Diamond version that made the one with Paul Rudd's head.
Yes.
Now, I was actually able to go find one,
Haha.
so we have that to compare it to.
Oh, look at you, ready to go.
So we got all the shrinking versions of him now.
We have every size Ant-Man you could want.
And that's actually true because he actually comes with
Tiny.
the tiniest little Ant-Man. Now, it
Is
looks
that
like
tinier than...
it's tinier than one from Comic-Con even. And it looks like he's made, like he's riding, because he's got the little stance, like he's riding Anthony.
Oh, that's so cool.
Will he ride up here?
Which he came with.
Or is he going to ride? I think he's going to ride back here. And he rides Anthony into battle, which is pretty freaking amazing. By the way, if this is life-size, I'm afraid of this ant in real life.
I don't think that's life size.
And it also comes with the little dude. It's the yellow jacket guy that he fought. But look at it. It comes with a tiny one so you can fight him. That's awesome. Oh, and it stands.
Oh.
That's pretty amazing.
Wow, that stands better than some full-size action figures. This thing's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I like it. It's probably just as good as this more expensive collector. I guess it's not really. It was more expensive. It's $25.
This is $5 more.
But I mean, he's bigger.
So the paint on the other one with the Paul Rudd head is better.
It seems to be. It seems to be.
It's a little bit more
detail, a little bit more weathered. And the helmet, actually, he's got the open mouth helmet, and this is the closed mouth helmet.
Mm.
So if you're, I like displaying with the Paul Rudd head, but
one little weirdness on the paint on this one, the lower abdominal region area here, it's like shiny, and the rest of the black is matte. Kind of a strange.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's a little bit slightly different in color. One of the things I don't like about, or maybe, let me just see again real quick before I say it. Yeah, the belt. Oh no, it is movable. Okay, forget it.
He's got some good leg articulation though. Can do the slide.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got the same. It's pretty much the same articulation on this figure.
Oh yeah,
he's got the double knees, the double elbows. Oh no, this one's only got a single elbow. That one has double elbow.
Ah.
That one actually has a little bit more articulation.
Yeah, it does.
About the hands? Do they have that way? Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Wow. So that one actually has slightly more articulation.
So if you want to put him in classic rock pose.
So I guess it really just depends on what head you're looking to get on display in your set, or I guess what scale figure you collect as well.
I think it's more about what scale you collect.
But with Ant-Man, you need all of them.
Oh look, matte everywhere, super shiny.
Yeah, that's weird.
Red. What's up?
Like this guy's whole thing is that he changes size. So like, get all of the sizes. It's funnier that way. It's fun to see if like people had different reference when they were, like why is that painted red?
That looks like an accident. Maybe.
It could also be there. I mean, they could have been sculpting from different reference.
It looks pretty much the same.
It's pretty similar. They put an couple extra rib things in here that he doesn't have.
Could all be design choices.
It's interesting.
Very cool. Well, that one, I would say grab that one, but it's harder to find somehow. At least for us. Maybe it's not hard to find by you guys.
It might not be. I mean, when I told Scott I finally found it, he was like, what? I've seen that everywhere. So, I don't know. Maybe it was just me.
But we searched multiple states. Like, that's... How is that possible?
I just love... This part's my favorite.
You kind of just want the teeny tiny ones. You don't even care about the action figure ones.
Especially after, like, the really disappointing Anthony that we opened up the last time, where he, like, basically just falls apart every time you touch it. This one doesn't fall apart, and the little dude is made to ride him.
I kind of like that scale, too.
So awesome. I want all my action figures that big.
You know those aren't action figures, they're just figures, right?
They're action, watch. Action.
There it was, folks. Did you see the action?
All right, let's keep going.
All right, what else do we have? We have some things that were sent in.
We do.
Shall we look at them?
Let's.
Here, would you like to Start with this one.
Get out of this so it's not shiny. This was sent into us by Toothless. He did an amazing piece of art that included the Baron Dark figure, the OMFG figures, like pretty rad.
It's really amazing. It's like October Toys, everything October Toys encapsulated in a picture.
There was like a secret Gwyn in there somewhere.
Let's look. It's like one of those where like you have to go and find the things.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This is amazing.
A little resembling you on that mermaid right there.
Oh, hello. This is really, really cool. Thank you so much, Toothless. But he also sent another piece, which is pretty amazing for those of you who remember one of the greatest characters of all time. Dun dun dun.
Steve?
Max.
Oh, the Max.
Steve. Who's Steve? Yes, the Max is now known as Steve. I thought these were really rad.
Yeah,
I
very
like his
cool.
art style, and I think it's super, super cool that you sent these in. It's even got all the little Izzes, like, running around down here. Ugh,
Surrounding the J.
so cool. So cool. Ah, so cool.
Thank you, Toothless.
Thank you.
And
All right.
so I guess the last thing is we went to Monsterpalooza.
We did.
And we
Are exhausted.
are exhausted. We had a booth. We showed off the Grimskull prototype. Go back to Kickstarter now. And it was great. We got to meet a lot of great people, got to see old friends, and got to meet new booth neighbors.
We did.
One of our neighbors was mythlings.com.
And if you didn't see
.net,
them,
mythlings.net.
and if you didn't see them at Son of Monsterpalooza, I know you can see them at DesignerCon.
It will be at DesignerCon. I got this little pumpkin was the first thing I bought because this color was just outrageous.
It's like neon.
It's like glowing in the day. It's insane.
If only they had a name for that.
Day glow.
Well,
And this was made
that is
by
really cool.
yeah, it's pretty amazing. He did a really cool job. A guy named John Neal from Neal Art Studios.
Neil Wynn?
And it looks like you can go to nealartstudios.com.
Wow.
NEILL artstudios.com.
Face on this thing is incredible.
He's a pumpkin carver as well. He had a
I
big,
would hope
he
so.
had a big pumpkin there, like that he was carving, or that he
Wow.
had carved.
Is he going to be at Rise of the Jack-Lanterns?
I don't know.
Maybe. We had some other great table mates.
We did. To the other side.
Shall we? Should we, I'm going to take mine out so it doesn't have the glare.
Yeah.
So these are from Unreal Movie Posters, Etsy.com? Unrealmovieposters.etsy.com.
Unrealmovieposters.etsy.com. And it's Unreal as in UNREEL.
And actually, here, wait. The reason it's called Unreal Movie Posters, we should probably show these ones first.
Show those first.
So, they do rad prints like that. See? Do you see what it is? Yeah, you guys got it. You guys know.
So he takes characters
Wait,
and things.
is this Ecto Gun?
He takes characters and things from movies and turns them into ray guns. And it had a ton of different ones, and they were really cool.
Whoa, awesome, more Ghostbusters.
Don't worry, Ben. We told him he needs to get on Back to the Future. He said he was already on it.
Look how cool they are. Super fun. There's a Boba Fett.
But he also, aside from selling the prints of his work, he was also doing commissions of everybody as a zombie, you as a zombie. So he would just sit there and paint it right in front of you, and then you just give him a donation.
He was so
doing
quick.
it for donations. He's mostly little kids and stuff, but it was great.
Oh, I saw a ton of adults. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, here we go. Aw, look, Toy Break Zombies. I'm kind of in love with these. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
So thank you for these, and thank you for being rad table mates. And you guys should go check them out. UnrealMoviePosters.etsy.com.
You can also search for them on eBay, it looks like. UnrealMoviePosters.com.
Now you also found another poster.
I found another artist, that was there. His name was Bill Diamond, and he's a puppeteer and I guess prop builder and things like that. Also artist, and he just had some amazing tributes to Jim Henson that he had done. And
This thing is amazing. It's
Skeksis and a Mystic
cool.
here, and it says in memory of Jim Henson, and I guess he has worked for Henson in the past, so it's a big thing for him to do in memory of Jim Henson stuff, to keep that art alive and keep the characters alive.
You know what? I wonder Like this sort of drawing style? Do like kids today like this?
I don't care. I do.
Or is this a nostalgic thing for us? Like,
you tell us, kids. Are there kids watching this? Leave comments in the YouTube.
In the YouTubes.
What do kids do these days? Snapchat us, kids, and tell us if there's. Tell us if there's.
Tell us
if you
on
like
Tumblr.
this. And then
Periscope us.
lastly, the artist by the name of Pete.
What? There's more there? I didn't even see this thing.
Pete Von Schally. Doesn't have a website, but he's got an email on here. Von's Hollywood. Von's Hollywood.
Von Shollywood.
Von Shollywood.
Oh, see? Now you got it.
Von Shollywood. This guy did Pete Von Schally's History of Monsters.
I saw an email inside the book.
And, yeah, there's an email right there.
Oh.
And almost everyone that walked past our table, this guy was 2 booths down from us.
Mm-hmm.
And almost everybody that walked past our table was walking past carrying this book. And I just kept seeing this cover all weekend. So finally on Sunday, I went down to the table, and I was like, I gotta see what this book is. And I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, I had to see what this book was. Everybody's coming past, and he's like, oh, really? He's like, that's great. He's like, I have 3 left. I was like, 3? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, how much is the book? He's like, $29.95. He goes, that's less than 3 cents a monster.
I'm sold.
And as soon as he said that, I was like, all right, I'm in. I gotta get this book. And what it is he's painted panels of different monsters throughout the history of cinema, and then on the left side page is a key so you can tell what everyone is if you don't know who the monsters are, and then on the right hand side is the painting, and it's got everything from all the way back to classic monsters and past movies that I've never seen or heard of, all the way up to as new as the Babadook is in there. Babadook. So everything, this guy, it's pretty comprehensive. There's hundreds and hundreds of monsters in here.
Less than 3 cents a monster.
So yeah, pretty rad. And then I was reading it as I was back at the booth.
I think it's go ahead. Sorry.
Well, this guy was a storyboard artist for directors like George Romero, Frank Darabont, Sam Raimi, Tim Burton, Chuck Russell. He was a storyboard artist for all these guys. All these monsters that are around the page, around this page, are monsters that he storyboarded. And he was such a really nice guy. I was talking to him a little bit after the show. Just
he's legit, is what you're saying.
He just seemed like a really genuine
Maybe even
dude.
too legit.
Genuine dude. So I was more than happy to give him $30 for this amazing book.
Now I think it's also a great game
Look, Alf is in there.
If you don't look at the left hand side yet, you can go through and try to how many monsters on this page.
Do you know
can
this
I
one?
name?
Oh, come on, that's such a good one. There's so many. This is an amazing book.
What was that one?
He had only brought 3 cases with him, and he sold out. He left the show with 2 left.
Is that Troll from Troll?
Let's see. 30 is Troll from Troll Hunter.
Yes, Troll Hunter. That's what I meant. Troll Hunter. I was thinking Troll Hunter when I said it. Troll.
Yeah. So cool.
That's awesome.
Kevin Smith's Walrus guy was in there. Tusk.
What?
I just saw it out of the corner of my eye.
All right, less than 3 cents a monster.
Tusk is even in there. Come on. So good.
It's everybody.
So I don't know. If you could find this somewhere, Pete Von Schally's History of Monsters. I don't know if there's a website or not.
There's an email, vonrex7@gmail.com.
Okay, vonrex7@gmail.com. Email this guy, buy this book, because it's so cool. I don't know if he even sells them online or not, but find a way to get this book if you're a monster lover. It's really cool.
Pretty much my favorite monster.
And he signed it to us, so it was nice.
And the exciting news about Monsterpalooza,
it's over.
They do 2 shows a year. They do Monsterpalooza and Son of Monsterpalooza. Regular Monsterpalooza next year in 2016, I believe it's April 22nd to 24th, will be at the Pasadena Convention Center, which I very much enjoy that venue.
Yeah, you do.
So that's awesome. Speaking of upcoming events, BrickCon! Check out thousands of LEGO models on display at the Seattle Center in Seattle, Washington, October 3rd and 4th. BrickCon.org. I believe you can buy your tickets online, but you can also get tickets at the door. Come on down. Check out all of the gorgeous LEGO models.
Gorgeous.
Well, most of them are probably gorgeous.
How about the Imperial Lotus Dragon signing?
It sounds very ominous when you say it like that.
Scott Tollison will be signing his new Dunny from Kid Robot at Roto Fuji in Chicago, Illinois, October 2nd. You can go to rotofuji.com for more information.
Very cool.
Go give Scott a high five.
He actually said hugs. He said there would be hugs.
I can't promise hugs. He'll at least give you a high five.
I think big hugs would be good. It's nice that they're shipping him all the way out there.
They're shipping him?
Yeah.
Like in a box?
Like in a box.
He's got to hold the Dunnies in a box?
Yeah, and he gets
down.
2 air holes.
All right.
Well, 1 air hole, the other hole's for something else. Also coming up, Robo Toy Fest and Brick Boutique. Robots and bricks abound at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, California on October 4th. robotoyfest.com for more information.
And New York Comic Con, the East Coast's biggest pop culture convention at the Javits Center in New York City, October 8th through the 11th, newyorkcomiccon.com.
And don't forget the 13 Dunny series release. That is going to be awesome because the release party is going to be at none other than 3D Retro. So Brant Peters and Kathy Olivas will be at 3D Retro for the new Dunny series release from Kid Robot. That's in Glendale, California, October 16th. You can go to 3dretro.com. I'm sure all the details are up on Facebook. I believe it's 6 to 9 or 7 to 10. I think it's 7 to 10.
Sometime to sometime. Check the Facebook.
Just go over to 3D Retro on the 16th. It's easy.
Stay there all day.
Stay there all day. And that's it for episode 372. Don't forget, you can check out the show notes at toybreak.com. You can get links to, well, most of what we talk about. That book doesn't seem to have a website, but most of what we talk about you can get links to. You can also watch past episodes. You can click on the Amazon link to support the show before you do your shopping. Really big help. Thank you to everyone that does that. You can also call and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can email us info@toybreak.com. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can check out our toy briefs, our toy girls, and our full episodes at youtube.com/toybreak. Do please subscribe if you are watching us on YouTube. We appreciate that. You can also subscribe to George's show.
Couch Funded on YouTube as well. youtube.com/couchfunded.
What is Couch Funded?
Couch Funded is a show all about crowdfunding campaigns. I love backing them. I love making them. I hope you love backing them when we make them.
Don't be slacking on your backing. I stole that from Ben, just in case.
Just in case you haven't seen that episode.
Credit to Ben.
So yeah, go subscribe to that as well. Watch those shows because we do some interesting things. We talk about some interesting things that aren't necessarily toys on there.
We do. You can also check out Brick Break and subscribe to that, which is on its own channel, which is all of our Lego building kind of related stuff. And that one, we are getting on more of a regular schedule. We're just kind of playing some catch up with some of our Lego sets. You can also follow us at Toy Break. You can follow me at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
And that's it. Episode 372. Let me ask you something, because this is September.
Yes, it is.
Our Toy Break anniversary is in November.
Okay.
In case you didn't know. We're coming up on 9 years. We're real close. If 9 years ago somebody said, hey, do you know that in 9 years you'll still be doing this podcast, this show, online show?
If someone would have said, do you know in like 2 weeks after you started you're going to still be doing that show? You know that next month you're going to do that again because it was monthly when it started? No, I would have said, no, we're not. That was a horrible disaster. Let's never do that again.
That was a horrible disaster?
You remember the first one?
No, it was awesome. It was so good we did it twice.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, no, I wouldn't have known. I would never have thought 9 years later.
We should have a birthday party in November.
All my gray hairs now, my little beard.
Little beard.
So much has
I don't
changed.
think you had a beard in the first episode. Did
No,
you have
I
like a little
No, it was
facial scruff?
Probably just this.
I can't remember that long ago.
Me
How was
neither.
Did I have a beard?
Yeah, your beard looks much better now. 9 years, everybody.
9 years. We'll talk more about that in November.
Go throw some money at that Kickstarter.
Aw, thanks. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Same toy time, same toy channel.
Same toy taint.
Bye, everyone. So, did you guys see the mic fall into the shot through that last episode?
9 years in, we're still no better than day one. Steve fell asleep. The mic fell into the shot. Thanks, Steve.
Steve.